Okay, let's get straight to the point. Let's talk about this sad news about a legendary wrestler who a lot of us grew up on. Whether you like it or not, or how you feel about him now, you grew up on this man right here. Hulk Hogan is what the whole world and everybody know him by. Well, of course, his family know him as Terry Bollea. Now, Hulk Hogan passed away on July 24th, 2025 in his home in Clearwater, Florida. Now, someone for the family has went to his IG and made a statement to put out there about his passing. And they said this: "It is with heavy heart and deep sadness that we confirm we have lost a legend, our beloved Terry Bollea, known worldwide as Hulk Hogan, passed away today surrounded by his loved ones. At this time of grief, we ask that everyone please respect the privacy of his family and friends. May we all take solace in the wonderful memories he left behind. For the millions of fans worldwide whose lives he touched for more than 4 decades, he will be missed but never forgotten." And of course, those fans they're talking about is the Hulk of Maniacs.
You know, from what I understand, Mean Gene,
Hulk Hogan was a larger-than-life legend.
I mean, it's the immortal Hulk Hogan. What can you say?
Friend and wrestler Brian Idol says that's how many of Hogan's fans viewed him, as if he'd always be around, in the ring and in the Clearwater Beach community.
I just think they're going to go on and on forever, you know, and unfortunately, at the end of the day, they're just like anybody else, and one day they're here and one day they're not.
Just before 10 a.m. today, Clearwater Fire and Rescue, along with the Clearwater Police Department, responded to a house in the 1000 block of El Dorado Avenue for a medical-related call. It was discovered at that time Terry Bollea, also known as Hulk Hogan, was experiencing a serious medical-related issue. Personnel provided medical treatment at that time and transported Mr. Bollea to Morton Plant Hospital, where he died at 11:17 a.m. The Clearwater Police Department is conducting a death investigation, which is standard in these types of cases. There are no signs of foul play or suspicious activity related to this call for service at this time. Our personnel is providing the family with the necessary resources. I'm strongly encouraging everyone to keep the family in their thoughts and respect their privacy during this difficult time. We will not be answering any questions, but we will provide additional information when it becomes available. Any public records request should be filed through our public records section with the Clearwater Police Department. No records will be released today. Our thoughts are with the family, and again, we ask everyone to respect their privacy during this difficult time. Thank you.
There was recent speculation that Hogan's health was declining. Earlier this month, his wife responded on social media that Hogan had major neck surgery but was recovering well. And just 2 days ago, retired wrestling manager Jimmy Hart posted on X that he saw Hogan Monday night at karaoke with his son Nick, and he was doing great. One of Hogan's close friends couldn't believe he was gone.
Oh, God, I just was at home just crying, just screaming.
well, let me tell you something, brother.
The Hulkster was perhaps the biggest star in WWE history. He was the main draw for WrestleMania events in the 1980s and fought in classic matches with wrestling greats like Andre the Giant, Randy Savage, and Ric Flair. Hogan also owned a pair of businesses in Clearwater Beach, Hogan's Hangout and Hogan's Wrestling Shop,
Lost a legend today.
where fans stop by to pay their respects and share stories.
He's the best wrestler ever. But as a person, to me, he's one of the best guys I've ever met.
Hundreds of people line up to take pictures with just a statue of him. So how many families has Hulk Hogan bonded and been responsible for quality time with? I mean, something like that is so immeasurable.
Now, despite how you feel about Hulk Hogan now versus back then, one thing you can't deny is that he was a great entertainer. He's going to go down as one of the legends and one of the best entertainers to do it when it comes to wrestling. WWE, WWF, you name it. He was known for his catchphrases, outfits. He had a brand like no other. Loud colors, the Hulkamaniacs, the Hulksters. His brand, even after he left wrestling, still to this day carry on and was very marketable. He was known for ripping his shirts and known for wearing bandanas to go with everything that he wore, every color. Now, you also have a lot of other greats that was in wrestling just as well, big as they always be. And you can't leave out Ric Flair. Ric Flair was a good friend. Him and Ric Flair had a lot of matches, WrestleMania events, sell out millions and millions. Ric Flair was flashy, catchphrases as well. and so many others. But this story with Hulk Hogan is not just a story of him passing away. It's a deeper thing to dive in and look into because it's so shocking that this happens again, and again. This ring right here, Hulk Hogan, plenty of other greats, legends. Some forgot, some that wasn't so big, but they was in that sport. They was a wrestler. And the thing about it is, what goes on in this ring, we'll never imagine what they got to go through to come out there and entertain people. But Hulk Hogan passing away at 71 years old from something related to cardiac arrest. As we dig into this story, and I did my research, Hulk Hogan and many others that's been inside this ring have passed away from something related to heart issues. We go down this list, just think about it. What's really going on? You have Eddie Guerrero. He came in later. During the Chris Jericho, Rey Mysterio days, I think he was tag team with Rey Mysterio. Some of you might know him, you might not. But he passed away November 13th, 2005, related to something dealing with a heart issue. You also have this person right here. He was a Hall of Famer in my book. He was a great Kamala. A lot of you might know him, a lot of you might don't, but Kamala was very popular. He passed away August 9th, 2020 from cardiac arrest. And he was a wrestler. We also have none other than, we all know this guy. Do I even have to say his name? Hot Rod. Roddy Piper. You know, he was known for wearing the Irish skirt and all that. But he passed away July 31st, 2015, related to a heart attack. Now, here we are just looking at a list of greats, a list of wrestlers that have all, in some form, shape, or fashion, heart-related death. Not saying it's due to wrestling, but it's just crazy how there are so many. Let's keep going. We have this guy, full of energy, electrifying when he came out. The Ultimate Warrior. He died April 8, 2014. And it was revealed that he had a heart attack. And all these things can be looked up, people. This is all just in reports that's out there of how they passed away. And unfortunately, they all are wrestlers. Then we have this guy right here, very popular. You already know the name, Andre the Giant. He was a beast out there, unstoppable. A lot of matches with Hulk Hogan. He passed away January 28, 1993, and it was also related to heart problems. And I want to say it was congestive heart failure. Another wrestler passing away from something related to heart. Now, there's a lot more, but this guy right here, we all know him. Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah. Y'all know his catchphrases. This guy right here will do an interview like none other. He is one of the best interviewers. I know you had Ric Flair with all his rhyming and his flashing. You had Hulk Hogan, you got The Rock, but nobody did an interview and put on the show on their microphone and talk like Macho Man Randy Savage. But on May 20, 2011, he had a car accident. But in the reports, it's saying that Macho Man Randy Savage had a heart attack, which led to that car crash. There are so many others, wrestlers. Some of them may not be as a popular name as some of these guys, but there's a long list of others that have allegedly passed away from something heart related, and they was a wrestler. You look at this picture right here. You have 3 legendary great wrestlers that's going to go down in history. Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Hulk Hogan all in one picture. And all 3 of them now have passed away, and they all have something in common. They passed away all allegedly from a heart situation, and they're all wrestlers. This story, I'm not saying that just because they wrestlers, and we know a lot of these wrestlers, there's been stuff where you say they do this, they take a lot of stuff so they can go put on a show. A lot of those guys be big, a lot of those guys be buff, and all that, muscles out the wazoo. You know what the people say about a lot of those wrestlers and a lot of those big guys, what they be doing. Is that a problem? Is that causing this? Like, what is going on that you have so many wrestlers? Hulk Hogan, one of the biggest, along with a lot of others, but they all have something in common. And this is, I mean, you ask me, it's shocking. It's deeper than just Hulk Hogan, because this right here, you have so many others in these sports, not just wrestling, but you have a lot of them in this sport. I mean, is something going on with these wrestlers? Is something going on that's causing them to all have something in common of how they pass away? I'm not a doctor. I'm not saying diagnosing anything. It's just simple research and looking at so many people, 8 to 9, 10, and the list goes on of wrestlers passing away from the same thing. It just make you open your eyes up and be like, wow. Is something could have been done to prevent this early on in the early stages? Are these guys putting their life on the line to entertain millions of people in the world? But are they cutting themselves short? Wrestling ain't what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. I understand it's still going on, but the way it was back in the days, wrestling was like none other. It took over the TV. Wrestling these days is different. You know, you have a lot of changes and things evolve. But it wasn't nothing like these guys back in the days, Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. It wasn't nothing like that. But can something be done, or can something be looked into? Because you still have a lot of greats that wrestled way back in the days that are still alive. But what we don't want to do, you don't want to hear about another wrestler passing away and having something in common along with Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Andre the Giant. These heart-related issues. I'm not a weightlifter. I don't know how all that stuff works and all that kind of stuff. I know Hulk Hogan used to always say, take your vitamins. But, I mean, for guys who look so healthy, they performing day in and day out, they jumping off the top turnbuckle. I mean, they doing it all. But they are passing away from things that just seem very shocking. But y'all get in the comments there what y'all think about this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. I'm Gertie Mac. Holla.